My name is Easy, and welcome to another episode of Easy Does It, where we do reactions, reviews to YouTube channels, and sometimes do daily vlogs, including gaming vlogs. We are starting a new game vlog. It's called The Battle for Wesnoth. I will try to get through as many as the campaigns as I can in the fastest amount of time. But sometimes these campaigns take a little while. Um, this is an open source game. Uh, you can go to the Battle for Wesnoth uh, website and download it for free. Uh, they have the campaign mode, which is a solo player mode. Then they have the multiplayer where you can co op or you can do player versus player. And multiple players at once too. This is basically a war strategy game, kind of like chess, but it has RPG elements in it. You can create your own maps and stories for other players to play. Uh, it has several different features. Uh, you have several different types of playable characters. Each character can level up and change uh, abilities and skills. They get upgrades. They can also sometimes change classes. Uh, it just depending. They can branch and go in different directions as far as class and abilities. Um, this is a how do you have put this like a 2D top game. It's not 3D. Um, it's also for the PC. It's not for PS or Xbox, Nintendo. It's not a console game. It's a PC game. Um, PC games. There's some PC games that are really good. I'm just not a big fan of using the keyboard. I don't mind a mouse, but a keyboard, I just don't like using keyboards to play games. Too many buttons, and it's awkward. I prefer a controller in my hand. Anyways, there are a few PC games that I do like, though, however, and I do play from time to time. But I mainly stick to the consoles, uh, particular the PlayStation. The PlayStation's the best console there is. I don't care. Xbox fans can argue all they want, and Nintendo fans can argue all they want, but PlayStation always beats them out. So um, they just have better games. Um, Plus, the controllers are a lot better too. They're smaller and compact and easier to use. Um, anyways, we're going to get through at least the first campaign on this. Um, Now you have a tutorial where they'll show you how to play the game. If you want to play that, you have your difficulty settings, and I'm not sure exactly what this does, but something to do with combat. Uh, the first campaign is called A Tale of Two Brothers. Basically, I'm not going to go through the entire uh, story because you just got to read it. Basically, you got two brothers, one who's been captured by an evil necromancer, and the other brother is going to go stop or save him. So we're going to start off that way. You always have to go through the little story at the beginning. Now, this tells you in order to win, you have to uh, what your objective is to win. The ones in red under defeat tells you, uh, you know, game over, you lose. And you get to carry over gold to your next mission or scenario. After, if you finish early, you get a little bit extra gold. Uh, then you have several things to choose from. There is one feature in this game called low turn, and it allows you to go back a turn or two if you made a mistake or something. I like that feature, but it's kind of cheating. Um, and then, you know, you can go over here and do some preferences and shit like that too. But this tells you how many turns you got, how much gold, your villages. This is a village. You don't see a flag on it because neither the enemy nor myself, the player, has taken over it. There'll be a little red flag on there if I take it over. See, my color is red. His is blue. Now, this tells you how many units you have on the field. This tells you how much gold you're spending to keep units on the field because it costs money to keep them on the field. And this here tells you what your income is coming from these villages that you collect. Now, sometimes these old abandoned churches or monasteries or some shit like that, they'll have like a chest in them or something every now and then. That's that. And then this is your leader. You have to have him on the main part of the headquarters. He's got like a big star under him when you click on him. Now, in order to recruit units, you have to have him, like I said, on your headquarters to do it. And that 40% or whatever, I'll say 40% or 30%, you'll see two little boots. That just means how far, or he better fights in that terrain or moves in that type of terrain. He can move. He's a horseman, so he can move pretty far. But anywhere in the lighted area, he can move. The dark area, he cannot. He can't get there yet. You have to wait till the next turn. The green little bar is your health. The green little dot is, if it's green, you haven't moved that unit yet. If it's red, it's moved and it has to wait a turn before it can move again. The little gold ring underneath the green dot means that they're loyal. They're a loyal unit to your leader. They don't cost any money to upkeep, but your regular recruitments do. Like I said, you have variety. Mainly you have 4 when it comes to the humans. You got spearmen, you've got horsemen, you got bowmen, footpads, but there are also thieves. But to me, the footpads are kind of like thieves, but they're not. They match them off. Now, if you go down here and go to unit description, as you can see, he can go to either a paladin or a grand knight when he levels up. And you can click over here and it'll tell you the same thing too. But if there's a question mark, it means you haven't made one of these yet. So you can't see what they are until you've made one. These are certain traits that give you certain bonus abilities. For instance, you click on here, this unit is strong. So he does one more damage for every successful strike in melee and have one additional hit point. So that, but each one has, each talent does something different. This also has, if they're lawful, they fight better during the day, they fight worse at night, and then vice versa if they're like chaotic or whatever. This tells you his melee attack, and then he has a charge attack. He carries lance because he's a horseman. But most generally, all your units have a secondary attack. If you have a bowman, he can attack with a knife for melee, but his strong point is his bow, his ranged attack. Most of the time they have a ranged attack. Once in a while they don't have a ranged attack or a melee attack. Like your mages, most of your mages don't have a melee attack. They just have a ranged attack. Then of course terrain and blah blah blah, but anyway, there's that. Let's get started. So we gotta go kill this guy. And the first map is going to be a fairly small map. It's not going to be that big. Let's recruit. Well, let's see. No. Okay, let's recruit a few. A couple more of these. Oh, shit. I'll have to wait till next turn. We'll get a couple more bowmen too. And after everyone's moved, I can move him, but I don't want to. I want to keep him there so I can recruit a couple more. Okay, so we got another village now. That'll give us +9 on gold. I'll recruit one more bowman, and I'll bring out my leader. Yeah, be careful with your leader though. You gotta make sure he doesn't die. One more bowman. Okay. Fuck. Yep, didn't like that. Fuck that shit. You're not gonna kill him. He's loyal. Fucking pricks. Sorry, I was looking to see if I could slow this down a little bit, but apparently not. At least not that I saw. Hmm. Okay, everybody's been moved. Okay. Now you gotta be careful with zombies. If zombies kill you, they'll turn you into your unit into a zombie, and your enemy will have control over him then. Whatever. See, I have like 10 guys that one, two, three, four, five, six guys attack one fucking piddly ass zombie. You're gonna tell me that he can't fucking die? Bullshit. That's better. Well, we defeated him. Now the elves are going to attack me because we're chasing the necromancer. Now, if you have veterans from the last time you fought, you can recall them. Costs a little bit more, but it's worth it. As long as you have the gold. So what all did you guys think about the new Superman movie if you watched it? Let me know what you think about that movie. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Some people like it just because of the stupid dog in it. But yeah, let me know what you thought of that movie. These villages, they will heal your guys and they will cure them of poison after every turn. This is, sorry, I didn't mention that this is a turn-based game. Now he's leveled up. He can become a knight or he can become a lancer. I'm gonna make him a knight. Lancers, once they become a lancer, that's all they get to be. A knight can go up even further, but a lancer, it stays a lancer. They basically just do charge attacks. Now, if you're watching me, I'm not trying to get them too far apart. I want to keep everyone pretty much in the same area as much as possible. Now, most of your units that use like bladed weapons and shit, they're not going to do a whole lot of damage. Uh, to the undead. They have immunity to most of those melee weapons, and your arrows. Arrows don't do a whole lot of damage to them either. So you want to attack them with your foot pads and your knights or horsemen. They'll do the most damage. Right, that's it for this round. Whatever. You got it. Okay, we're gonna save game right there because this is turning out to be an hour-long video. So we'll continue on in the next video. There's 2 more levels or scenario left on this one, and then it'll finish this campaign. I just had a lot of stuff to talk about in the intro, so that's why this one was more an introduction to the game. You saw how it's played, but if you want to continue watching, I'd be more than happy to have you continue watching. I'm going to go through every campaign. It may take a while. It's going to take a good while because, like I said, some of these scenarios or levels take a while, and this video is already close to being an hour long. So I'm going to try to do hour-long videos every week. So that's the end of this episode. Tune in next time to see the continuation of this particular campaign. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.